Hello and welcome to another episode of our Scholarly Studio. Today we have two special guests from Silverchair, which is one of the leading platforms for scholarly and professional publications. We have with us the CEO, Will Schweitzer, and Paul Sanders, who is the Chief Delivery Officer at Silverchair. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's lovely having you here, not just with us in this studio, but having us here in Novi Sad, Serbia. As I understand, this is your first time here in this region.
It is.
Any first impressions?
Well, besides being very cold in Belgrade this morning, we definitely need to spend some more time here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only been a few hours. Our lunch was wonderful, so thank you for that. And the drive in, even from Belgrade into Novi Sad with the snow, was a perfect welcome.
All right. Well, we hope we have more nice hours. Can't say really days. You're leaving tomorrow, yeah?
Yes.
All
Very
right.
quick.
Okay. Well, we hope you'll come again for a more extended stay. But while we have you here, just for our viewers, can you just tell us something about Silverchair for starters? I mean, the Silverchair platform and what sets it apart. What makes it special?
Certainly. I'll start. You can correct me. No, Silverchair is a content hosting platform for scholarly and professional publishers. We've been in business now for about 30 years, and we're increasingly the technology partner of choice to leading independent publishers and associations and societies. So we have about 36 logos on our platform representing about 1,000 publishers, and we do this at scale. We support about 3 billion 3 billion user sessions a year and around 300,000 products.
Wow, that's big numbers.
Yes. It is. And I think one of the things that really makes Silverchair special is we have a platform, we have a product, and that's what our publishers are using. And we also staff teams that help them customize and differentiate those products for their market, for their product lines, for their internal systems. And so publishers aren't only buying a platform that's fixed, they're buying a platform that they get to invest in alongside of us to make it special for them.
Mm-hmm. All right. And apart from the Silverchair platform, you do have other products as well. Can you talk more about them?
Oh, certainly. I think at the Society for Scholarly Publishing meeting last year, we announced we're launching Census Impact, which is a new product we're developing in conjunction with Oxford University Press that helps publishers demonstrate the impact of the research they publish to funders and other important stakeholders in the ecosystem. And that product will go live next month. We're very excited about that.
What is the benefit of this product to the users?
Certainly. So the user is intended to be a funder. And publishers have been working very hard to build direct relationships with funders over time. And the whole goal of this product is to allow a publisher to say, for your principal investigators, for your grantees, because they published in our journals, here's the impact of their research. This is how many people have read it. This has been the social media or kind of community impact of the research. Here's all the ways that we've helped, as a publisher, contribute to the goals of that funder or that agency. So it's a slightly different use case for the types of products we typically host on platform, but we're really excited about it. And it's a pressing need in the community, and it's one of the ways we're trying to help.
And I read on the website related to this, there's some mentioning of AI tools being used, and this is a really hot topic now everywhere in the world, not just in the scholarly publishing. But where do you see the future of scholarly publishing related to AI, to the artificial intelligence, and specifically to Silverchair?
It's hard to tell what the future looks like. I think the one thing that is certain is it's changing very quickly. Every week, new advancements are being made that just change the way that we're thinking about building products in the space that we've been in and in the AI space that develops. And so we've been taking a very careful but also experimental approach to how to start building in that space and how to create products, how to use new technologies, how to provide value to clients, while also not building something that's going to be irrelevant or obsolete in a few months as things continue to advance.
I mean, the bigger picture here is that the way scholarly and educational content is consumed, how it finds its way to end users is going to change. And there's a possible future here where a student or a doctor is going to go to a AI or LLM-based solution for an answer, or to get additional context around a research question. And we think it's going to enable users to find content they wouldn't have easily found another way, to understand important research concepts, and to connect them essentially with more valuable information in a more efficient process. So that's kind of the grand picture. That's probably 5-10 years out, and we got a lot to do to get there. But we're really excited about the technology.
Yeah, so I mean, you have a positive take on the use of AI, yeah?
Yes.
Any downsides of it that you can see?
Oh, there's so many, right? So, these technologies have only been around now for 14, 15 months. And as, Paul was talking about how we're trying to carefully develop products, things like the underlying code libraries are changing fast. We actually don't understand the long-term cost structures of, say, building an AI product yet. That's kind of a whole ecosystem where publishers have largely been working with mature technologies for a very long time, and we're now going to have to think differently and make some bets and make some risks. Now, one of the most valuable things about these solutions is that they can tap into a publisher's content, that really valuable IP, but there's so many ways that valuable content can get into these LLM solutions. Publishers can license their content directly to one of these LLMs, like Axel Springer has done with OpenAI, or we're piloting a technology using a RAG model or retrieval augmented generation that allows a publisher to maintain control of their content, but kind of improve what comes back from one of these LLMs. So we kind of have to figure out the basics of these products and the architecture, what the long-term costs are. There's so much uncertainty. There's a good measure of risk.
A lot of work.
Yes. And at the same time, there's massive ethical considerations too. Right?
Yeah.
So how do we tell an end user that something that they're reading was generated by AI as opposed to a research professor, or had gone through review by a trained or licensed doctor? There's a lot for us to figure out.
Yeah, I can tell. And apart from AI, anything else in the future for Silverchair? I mean, this is a lot. Just AI alone is a lot, but
right. I mean, Silverchair's mission has always been to help disseminate kind of this valuable scientific and research knowledge to the world. And as you just talked about, we know that is changing. And we see ourselves kind of not just as a content hosting solution, but really as a trusted technology partner for these association societies, folks that play a vital role in the creation of knowledge. They have massive societal impacts. They're training up our future doctors and scientists. And I think there's a lot of ways that we can help those publishers, we can help these organizations solve new technology challenges. So just like we're launching Census Impact, which kind of connects into the open access, open science space, I know there's going to be new problems for us to solve. So we're remaining very focused kind of on the scholarly market and the needs of publishers and associations, and I know there's more we can do.
Now, I have to ask you also, I mean, you're in Novi Sad, Serbia, so reasons for being here, your cooperation with Planet Systems Group, something about that.
Certainly. I mean, our partnership with PSG, I think, is now 5 years strong, and it has been a really important part of Silverchair's success. So our PSG team is an extension of the Silverchair family. We refer to them as our kind of client services team. They're in touch with our clients day in, day out about how they use the Silverchair platform, about addressing bugs or technical issues, or even training and onboarding our new clients. And this partnership has been so important to our growth. And we're really excited to see where this relationship goes. Anything you'd add?
I simply add one of the really important parts, that's things that Silverchair brings to our clients, is the relationship. And something that we hear from our clients very often is how much they enjoy working with Silverchair. And Our CS team here with PSG is the face of our business to a lot of those clients, and they spend the most time interfacing with them. And so CS, the PSG team, is a large part of that massive value proposition that we have with our clients of building good relationships, having strong partnerships.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I mean, thank you for the feedback, and thank you for coming to Novi Sad and for agreeing to this interview. Thank you so much. And for all of you watching, I hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you next time.